You see, I've been wondering, why is it that the world powers are keeping quiet with all the atrocities that are going on in Nigeria? I am sure you must have wondered too.
Yes.
For instance, the shooting at Lekki should have been a crime against humanity. We have seen a UK citizen who is in continuous detention in Nigeria despite being granted bail by a court of competent jurisdiction, and there is no form of UK diplomatic intervention.
So what happened?
We have seen the continuous criminalization and bastardization of the electoral system in Nigeria.
Hell.
I can go on and on and on. And I am not somebody that allows things to slide easily. I always find answers to my confusion.
Continue.
And I discovered to my dismay that the people I was hoping on to intervene are the biggest beneficiaries of Nigeria's current situation.
Why you going to talk like that?
You know that Nigeria was not structured initially to be a country.
What?
It was a British company, the United Niger Company, which later metamorphosed to Unilever, which is still operating as at today.
Jay.
So Nigeria is like a raw material hub for the slave masters.
Yeah!
Nigeria is like a company with 36 branches and headquarters in Abuja. So as long as the country remains in confusion, as long as we cannot get the leadership structure of the country right, the business of the slave masters will continue to flourish.
You get it?
As long as we remain in perpetual darkness, we continue to import what we produce.
Our
People say that when two brothers fight to death, a stranger will inherit their father's properties. This is exactly the same idea being implemented by the slave masters. Keep them in confusion and let's continue with the exploitation.
Jesus Christ.
If you think these people mean well for you, ask yourself, all the stolen funds by our leaders, where are these monies kept?
US dollar.
They accept these monies knowing that they are stolen monies, put it in their own economies, develop their own countries. Tomorrow our leaders will still run back to them asking for loans. They will give us back our money. And at the end of the day, we are owing the people that should be owing us.
That is not corruption.
One of the biggest problems of Nigeria is bad parenting. The Bible says train up a child in the way he should go. Nigeria was not well trained and structured from the beginning because the Nigerian parents were not good parents.
Yeah, maybe one.
This politics of hate, this do or die politics of ethnic profiling that we are practicing today was instituted by the colonial masters.
Really?
They adopted a workable leadership plan for their own country and sold to us a counterfeit democracy.
God will see
I'm not
us.
saying you should quote me. Go and do your research. No wonder they don't teach us history in school. The only history they teach us is in 19 Burukebu, Mongo Park discovered River Niger. Mary Celeste stopped the killing of twins. They don't teach us where we started from and how we got here. No wonder our people say that until the animals have their own historians, the story of the hunt will always glorify the hunter.
We must learn a lesson.
Check what happened in 1944 when some well-meaning Nigerians like Herbert Macaulay and Nnamdi Azikiwe came together and formed the National Congress of Nigerian Citizens, NCNC, with a nationalist agenda of uniting the country and reducing colonial influence. The slave masters now, they were threatened that their colonial interest and their business interest in Nigeria will reduce. Check how they brought back the divide and rule tactics they came with at the beginning.
Hell.
How they mobilized some people in the north and formed the Northern People's Congress, NPC. How they went to the south and the Oduduwa Congress then was found. How NCNC was now domiciled in the east.
You don't know.
After this tactical division, the same way we have obedient movement now, championed by Peter Obi, was the same way they had the Zikist movement then, championed by Nnamdi Azikiwe. Check how they managed to convince Nnamdi Azikiwe to disown the Zikist movement.
For what? Why?
Now check how the 1960 elections was manipulated to favor the NPC.
God have mercy.
Then you will
upon us.
understand where this culture of rigging and so on started from.
There's no two ways about
So
it.
we have lost yesterday, we have lost today, and there is every chance that we may lose tomorrow, but God forbid.
Holy Ghost,
But to avoid losing tomorrow, we must come together. It is difficult. I don't know how we are going to do it, but we must agree to come together. All the political allies must go and re-educate and resensitize their people. This politics of domination must be replaced by politics of cooperation. This politics of ethnic and regional interests must be replaced by politics of national interest. This politics of nepotism must be replaced by politics of competence and character. But if we cannot do it, then this country, let us all of us go and start afresh.
There's no two ways about it.
Ikuni be manye na yangini ye Abatobi manye na yangini ye Nekwensu na kwike Na jomo na kwike Na rushingwa na kwike Weta okuko